Hello everyone and welcome you all to another chapter of the Adobe Premiere Pro Essentials tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 5 and here I'll be showing you guys about the rolling and ripple edit in Premiere Pro. Okay, so I'll be showing you guys how you can actually use the ripple edit option, how it's quite helpful, how it is quite efficient to use. Okay, we'll be learning about all of this here in detail in this particular class. So let's not waste time and let's get started on learning the rolling and ripple edit in Premiere Pro. So here, as you guys can basically see, I do have different videos, okay, which I have downloaded few from Pixels, few from Pixabay, and Vidivo, okay, I have shown you guys about all of those, okay. So the first thing what I'm going to do is I am going to take few of the clips from here, okay. So suppose if I come here, if I just play this thing out, okay, so I will just play this one, come here and I'll just play a marking. Okay, so I will come to this option. Okay, so now once it will just kind of disappear over here, and I will just give this thing a pause, bring it over here and mark in. And what I want to do is I want to only drag this video. Okay, so I will just drag this video here in my timeline, as you guys can see. And now I will take other videos here as well. Okay, so the same way I will just play this thing up, and from here I will just mark in, and over here I will just mark out. I will just give this thing a pause, take this one and just drag it over here. Okay, so I will just drag this thing right over here and I will just take another video. Okay, let's see preview of this particular video, and the same way I will just play this thing up, and as this one have an audio, what I'll do is I'll just mark it, and now I will again mark out to this point. I'll give this thing a pause and I just only want to take the video. Okay, so here as you guys can see I do have this particular video over here. So now I will show you guys the usage of the ripple edit tool. Okay, so the shortcut key for that is B from your keyboard. So if I just click on B from my keyboard, you guys can see I have selected this particular part. Okay, so before that, let me just select this selection tool. Suppose if I just trim this thing down, and now what I want to do is I just want to bring both of this over here. Okay, I just want to match this thing somewhat like over here. Okay, in that case, what I need to do is if I just again go back. Okay, so the first thing will be I just need to trim it over here, as you guys can see on my screen. Okay, it's showing me the time as well. Okay, so I will just decrease the timeline that you guys can actually view it properly. So I have to do this thing over here. Now using my selection tool, what I have to do is I will select both of this over here, and now I can just bring this around here. Okay, I will just match these things. So using the this particular option, okay, ripple edit tool, okay, you guys can do it easily. Okay, so let me again come here. Okay, let me take this particular frame over here. Now what I can do is once I do have this particular frame, now once I do have this ripple edit on, what I'll do is if I just trim this thing down, as you guys can see, it will just directly come back over here. Okay, so you guys will understand better if I just come here, if I just decrease the size. Okay, so I will just keep my playhead over here. As you guys can see, this is a 9-second 21 frames video. In that case, now if I just decrease or if I just trim this thing down a bit, here you guys can see I have decreased this many frames over here. Okay, so this is how this ripple edit basically works. Okay, so now I will be telling you guys about the rolling edit, and I hope you guys have understood this simple thing about how you can use the ripple edit option. Okay, so it is quite efficient when we're working with so many of the videos together. So these are some of the basic which will just save your time while working in Premiere Pro. Okay, so if I just want to select my rolling edit option, so what I just need to do is I just need to click on N from my keyboard, and here you guys can see once I have clicked on N, now I do have my rolling edit option over here. Okay, so now again I will just select my selection tool, and now let me show you guys what I mean to do over here. Okay, so I'll just click on plus, and here you guys can see I do have this whole thing or this whole footage over here. And now, as I have basically trimmed this thing up, okay? So here I have just trimmed this thing up. And what I want is I want to just decrease the size of this thing over here. And as this video, I have trimmed it before, what I want to do is I just want to get this video up till here. Okay, so if I want to do this, I just have to do it in two steps. But using the rolling edit option, I can do that particular thing easily using just few steps over here. Okay, so for that, I will come somewhere around here. And what I can do is if I just come over here, I will just take my rolling edit tool. And now if I will just zoom this thing out somewhere over here, so it will just fill the gap, okay, of this particular thing over here. Okay, so now the same way, if I just come to this side a bit, it will just decrease the size of this thing over here. Okay, so I will just keep my playhead. Okay, it will just keep the timing the same. Okay, so I will just decrease the size a bit over here. Okay, so you guys can see the interchange between this thing is over between both of these videos only. Okay, so as you guys can see, once I am moving this thing up, the size of this video, which is here in the middle, is decreasing. Same goes with this one. If I increase here, you guys can see this video size is decreasing, but this one size is increasing over here. So I hope you guys have understood this class on how you can actually use the ripple edit tool and also the rolling edit tool in our video. Okay, so it is just quite efficient to be used. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood this particular class over here. So see you all in the next chapter, where I'll be explaining you guys about all of these tools which I have available here in Premiere Pro. I'll be explaining you guys in detail that once you're working on a big project, it will be quite easy for you guys to work on this particular application. So once you're more familiar with this application, it will more easier to work on that particular application. Okay, see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye, everyone.